Hey guys, and welcome to another collection tour video. It's been a year since I showed you my last collection tour, and I think it was about time to show you basically all the changes I made to my collection so far. So we're going to start with Hot Toys, and then we're going to move on to the bigger pieces, which of course you know are the statues. But before we start, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, statue reviews and live streams, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the tour. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to start with the top shelf, and here we have the classic Star Wars box, and I kind of like this one. I think I bought this one on Amazon a while ago and it looks pretty cool, I like it. Then we have the Jazz Inc. Millennium Falcon cockpit, and this one here is huge. And yes, this is mojo cases and I put it on top, and yeah, it can hold the weight, believe it or not. Ladder feature is very nice. I love the details. The only thing is the paint application might be a bit rough in some spots, but nevertheless, I think it is a good piece overall. If you haven't seen the review, I'm going to put the card on the top so you guys can check it out. So that's basically it for the top shelf, the Millennium Falcon, and of course the light box there. Now for the first shelf, we're going to have all the Star Wars figures that I have so far, and I have a couple which I'm going to show you later. So as you can see, I have mix of the classic OG and of course some new Mandalorian figures. So let's start with the classic, or the 40th anniversary Boba Fett. And as you can see, this figure is very good. So this is a very classic pose, of course. Now next to or in front of Boba Fett, we have Wicket here, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool. I love the detail on this little fella here with the helmets, and of course the little nice diorama base that we have with all the Endor plants. Behind Wicket is Princess Leia, and she looks fantastic, of course. Paint application is really good, outfit is really nice, of course. Then we have Lando Calrissian here, and again, simple pose, nothing spectacular, but I think it looks pretty cool. Now, then we have my very first lightsaber courtesy of Neo Sabers, and if you haven't seen the review, also I'm going to put the card on the top. Very nice lightsaber. Then we have a Bespin look here, and this one here I actually got it customized so it looks more like battle damage. Paint application is excellent. As you can see, some blood was added on the face, of course, and the detail on the suit looking really good. Behind Bespin Luke, we have No Speeder Luke Skywalker holding the helmet. Very classic, very simple pose. Then we have Episode 2 R2-D2, which is one of my favorite. It looks very nice, especially that paint application. And of course, you have to have Darth Vader in the collection. This is the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back, and I'm waiting for the Return of the Jedi, hopefully soon. And that's it. Now then we have Ahsoka Tano, and this one here is from The Mandalorian. This is the DX version, and as you can see, it looks very nice. Now the head sculpt is good, but I think the new version is actually better, so stay tuned for that one. Then we have the Mando look. This is a DX version as well, and comes with the Dark Trooper, and of course Din Djarin holding the helmet. Very simple pose, very nice chrome armor here, and then we have Grogu next to him, and looking pretty cool. Very tiny, of course. I don't know how many Grogus I have a bunch. Then we have the Dark Trooper behind the Din Djarin next to Luke, of course. The light up feature is working, but batteries run out. And that's it for the Star Wars shelf here. Now moving down, I have some DC figures and some Boba Fett figures as well, and as you can see, very nice. And we're gonna start with Cat Bane, and I think this one has to be one of the best figures this year. Paint application is excellent, the detail is really good, the outfit, the articulation, the poses. I mean, you can do a lot of things with this figure. Of course, Dodo is next to him, looking very nice as well. And behind Cat Bane, I have Boba Fett with the throne here, and it looks pretty cool. I think this is another home run by Hot Toys. Then we have Fennec Shand sitting next to Boba Fett, and this is a very classic pose. As you can see, I didn't do anything too crazy, but I think overall looks fantastic. InArt Gandalf, which is another great piece, and let me tell you, I think this is gonna go with, it's gonna go pretty high. once this is sold out. So far so good. Next to Gandalf, I have Peacemaker, which is another underrated figure. I think this is another home run by Hot Toys. I love everything about this figure. The body is fantastic, seamless arms, paint application, the likeness on John Cena is fantastic, and it comes with 2 different helmets, so you can do a lot, of course. And that's it. Now, next to Peacemaker, we have the Joker. This is InArt 2-pack premium edition. As you can see, this is a sculpted hair, and it looks pretty good. This is the older version of the Joker, still holding, no issues whatsoever with the magnets, at least my copy. So very happy with this set. As you can see, a very simple pose, likeness is on point. So very happy with this particular figure here. Now, next to Joker, we have Batman, the Dark Knight, and this one here is the 2.0. And yeah, it looks much better than the first version. I have to give that to Hot Toys. Overall, proportion wise, is fantastic. The only issue is the reused base with the non-functioning lighter feature. So that's the only problem I have with the base, but other than that, very nice figure. Now, behind Batman, we have Harvey Two-Face, and this one here, I think, is another underrated figure. Likeness is really good, and that's basically it for this second shelf. Now let's move down to the third one, and this is actually my favorite shelf. This is my pop culture figures, all the badass characters I have so far. I'm trying to get more, but it looks pretty good. So we're gonna start with Ellen Ripley from the movie Alien. This is the first Alien movie, of course, and the likeness on this figure is simply fantastic. I think up to this date, the overall look of this figure is really good. Now we have Goose, of course, the cat here on top of the little case there, so looking very nice. The sculpted is okay, it's not the best, but I think for an accessory, not bad. Then we have the Alien Warrior there, and this is from the movie Aliens. A very nice figure, of course, and very happy with this. I was trying to get the big chap, but it was too pricey. Then we have Present Toys T800 Terminator, and this one here I have to swap the body. I use a TV League body, and I think it looks pretty good. It's a good placeholder for now, waiting for either InArt or any other company to do a licensed version of Terminator. Then we have a RoboCop clean version. This is the diecast version that comes with the docking chair, and to this date, amazing figure. Behind RoboCop, we have Battle Damage RoboCop, and this is another grill I have in my collection, looking fantastic. Likeness is on point, paint application, and everything else. Then we have a 2-pack. So we're going to start with Batman Returns. And this one I got not too long ago, and I'm very happy that I got it in my collection because it looks badass. We have Mars Toys Joker here, which is a placeholder again. This is my second and probably my only third-party figures I will ever got, because that's pretty much all I can get. And it looks pretty good. Then we have Bruce Wayne next to Joker, and this one looks fantastic as well. And behind Bruce Wayne, we have Ash Williams from Evil Dead, and this is the luxury edition from Asmus Toys. And that's it for the third shelf. Now let's move down to the last shelf, and here we have the Back to the Future figures. We have Marty McFly, of course, we have Doc Brown, Einstein, and the DeLorean, which looks fantastic. Leather feature is really good, as you can see there. A lot of details going on with this piece. Now it's gonna take some space. I currently have a 1/6 or module cases 6/110, so you know it's a bit crowded if you ask me, but unfortunately that's all I can fit right now because my space is very limited. We have Mr. Fusion there, and of course the paint application on the DeLorean is simply fantastic. So very nice set, and obviously complements very well with the DeLorean. And that's it for my Back to the Future figures. Now I have another figure that I wanted to show you, and yes, that's the only horror figure in 1/6 that I have in my collection, and it is Pennywise. And I'm waiting for the InArt Pennywise so I can do a comparison. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one because I honestly like the InArt better based on the pictures that I saw. So this is a good placeholder for now. Eventually it will go, or maybe I'll keep it and use the other head sculpt from InArt. that's probably what I'm gonna do. But as you can see, it looks very nice. You can see the hand sticking out, and of course the other head sculpt in the base. So very happy with the collection so far, and that's basically it. Alright guys, so now let's move on to the top shelf, and we're gonna start with the statues collection. So here we have Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Batman Returns from Sideshow. I think these 3 pieces are really good, and I'm very happy I have them in my collection. Now, if you're interested in getting any of these statues, please make sure you check out Comic Concepts. I put the link in the description below. You can use my code MOHC10 and you can save $10 store-wide. Alright guys, so this Optimus Prime figure is awesome. I grew up with Transformers, obviously with the 80s cartoon, and I think this is a really good representation of Optimus Prime. Again, this is Transformers Generations with a kind of classic version. Overall looks fantastic, presence is really there. It's not too big, it's not too small. I think it's a perfect size if you don't have a lot of space like me. Then we have Megatron here, and I believe this is the deluxe version, so it comes with some extra accessories, as you can see there. So it looks very nice. Ladder feature, of course. Detail is really good. I love the paint application and the overall look on this particular piece. And if you're gonna get this one, make sure you also get Optimus Prime so you can have the pair together. Then we have the Sideshow Batman Returns, and this is one piece that Easy actually made me buy. And I'm very happy I did because I like it. The overall details are fantastic, as you can see there. Overall look is really good. Ladder feature is excellent. So very happy with these 3 statues on the top of my shelf. Now moving down, I have one of my favorite, if not my favorite statues in my collection. We have Ellen Ripley from the movie Aliens and Big Chop. So both are amazing, and I recently got this from Comic Concepts. If you haven't seen the reviews, I'm gonna put the card on the top so you guys can take a look at this fantastic piece. Now we're gonna start with Ellen Ripley. This one here is the deluxe version, so it comes with this accessory. As you can see, the face hugger coming out of the egg, looking really good. Paint application is excellent. Aliens logo at the bottom, and then we have this beautiful base with this red button on the side, which has a lot of feature, and it looks very nice. Of course, the sneakers, which is something that I really like on this particular statue. Now if you're wondering, this is at 1/4 scale, and compared with Big Chop, I think this scales nicely. Yes, we can probably argue that this Ellen Ripley is a bit smaller, but I think both look fantastic together. As you can see, the detail on this statue is fantastic. You can see the sweat. Paint application is really good. The likeness, I think, is spot on. I think Prime 1 did an amazing job with this particular statue there. Then we have Big Chop. This is the limited edition deluxe version, so it comes with 2 head sculpts. The bust, as you can see here, one with the mouth closed like this one, and the other one with the mouth open, which is displaying on the statue. But as you can see, if you have the space, you can actually put it like this, and you are displaying basically everything that this statue came with, right? So we have Big Chop here. The base looks fantastic. The paint application throughout is really good. I love that rusty paint application on the borders, and of course the statue itself here with a lot of details going on. As you can see, I think this is one of the best works done by Prime 1 so far. So looking very good. I have the one with the mouth open with the translucent resin. You can see the skull inside. I mean, fantastic job. I can't complain. Very, very nice. Alright guys, so now let's move on to the bottom shelf, and this one here is my Dragon Ball Z collection. And as you can see, we have Ryo Studios Vegeta, Final Flash. We have the Jax Do base, which you can use it with Prime 1's Goku Deluxe Edition. As you can see, we have Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 3, the regular head sculpt, and the statue itself with Goku. And this one has the Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt, and let me tell you, the ladder feature and the overall presence is simply fantastic. Another home run by Prime 1 Studios. Now if you haven't seen the review, I'm gonna put the card on the top so you guys can check it out. Next to Goku, we have Final Flash Vegeta, and this one is from Ryo Studio, and I was looking to get the Prime 1 Vegeta, but it's been kind of difficult for me, so hopefully one day I'll get it. I actually have the Jax 2 base in the basement and waiting for the statue. Hopefully one day I will get it. But overall, I think they both look fantastic. So very happy with my Dragon Ball statues. Now let's go to the other shelf, and this one here we have Cell from Dragon Ball, we have the Joker, Prime 1 Joker with the bust, and of course Queen Studios, the Dark Knight. So let's start with Infinity Studios Cell, and as you can see on the base we have the Dragon Ball Z logo, and of course all the debris. We have the auras there, a lot of things going on, looking fantastic. Paint application on this statue is excellent, as you can see there, and the presence is fantastic. So we have Cell right there, looking really good. Now next to Cell we have Prime 1 Joker, and this is the Heath Ledger Joker, and this one here is the head sculpt from the bust, because the original head sculpt is the smiley one. And overall it does look fantastic. It comes with a lot of accessories like the money here, and of course the helmet there, which is inside the base. So that's pretty cool. And next to that we have the bust with the smiley head sculpt, which looks fantastic as well. Paint application wise, excellent. And last but not least, behind Joker we have Queen Studios Dark Knight, and this one here is a nice statue as well. I got it actually from my friend Ray from HAWKWARZTOYZ at a really good price, so very happy with the set. And maybe the Queen Studios might scale a bit smaller compared to the Prime 1 Joker. And that's it. And last but not least, one of the biggest statues I have in my collection, and I think one of the grails or future grails, is Predator Deluxe Edition from Prime 1. And this one here I also got it from Comic Concepts. It comes with 3 different head sculpts. We have the base, which looks fantastic. You can see the jungle predator there with the scorpion, and of course the translucent resin that you can actually see the fish, and that's a really nice detail. It comes with 2 name tags, Predator, one in red, one in silver. And if you haven't seen the review, I'm also gonna put the card on the top so you guys can take a look at the review, because this is a massive statue. And let me tell you, I think it was about 3,600, 3,700. It is pricey, but really worth it. So here we have the other 2 head sculpts. We have the one without the mask, and this one has the mandibles a bit open, but the one that I have on the statue is the one that I like the most. So we have the tree and the plants, of course, and the detail on the statue here. As you can see, it has some mixed media with some net, some other accessories, and of course Bill's spine, looking fantastic. Again, paint application is excellent. You can see the blood, the spine. It is a really nice piece, as you can see there. So we have more accessories on the statue there, and of course the gauntlet with more details going on. And this piece you can actually open it up if you want. It has a lot of features as well, so you can turn it on if you want. And of course the head sculpt here, which looks freaking amazing. I think this one here is fantastic. The detail, the paint application, the eyes, the teeth, I mean, this is a home run. Fantastic job by Prime 1 Studios. So as you can see here, we have pretty much all the statues I have in my collection, and I have more coming. And if you ask me where I'm gonna put it, I have no freaking idea, but I have a lot coming in the next year or so. So it's gonna be a challenge for me to organize this office, which that's my goal for next year, for 2024. So that's basically it for this statue here. Alright guys, to wrap this up, I just wanted to show you the status of my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you can see, I made a lot of changes. I used to have a lot of hot toys. I have to downsize, obviously, because I'm doing both hot toys and statues. So if you don't have space, it's a challenge. So you have to basically prioritize and, you know, have to sacrifice, right? Especially if you're gonna do something bigger like statues. But I'm very happy with what I have. I think this represents what I really like, so I think that's the end goal. And this is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on all my social media: TikTok, Manufactured Collectibles, Instagram, Manufactured Collectibles, and my Facebook group, 6 Scale Media, for anything related 1/6 figures. Now I'm thinking that I'm gonna do another video, and this is gonna be more to showcase my statues only. So if you are into statues, maybe you may want to check it out. It's not gonna be a clip from this, it's gonna be a brand new video. I'm gonna do a different recording, different angles, so you guys can just see my my statues collection. I might do the same thing again with only Hot Toys and maybe repos, so I'm probably gonna do that next year, so stay tuned for that. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on all my social media, check out Comic Concepts if you want to get any of these statues, and if you have some time, check out these 2 cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.